We are currently OP9. Almost up to OP10. Exciting stuff, getting near the end. We got pretty close to finishing OP9 yesterday, last time. I was thinking about whether we should upgrade more of our stuff. So we have some, we're using OP7 stuff for the most part, apart from our B shield, which is OP9. So that seemed to work out okay. I mean, I think if we learn our lessons from our last time, where we almost made it, and use a better strategy, we can probably get through OP9 with what we have. We'll give it a shot. If we find we're struggling too much, we can always upgrade some stuff, like the OP7 Herald and Toothpick here. But for now, let's just keep what we have. We also picked up this OP8 Butcher, which we haven't used yet. I don't know if that's going to be really that useful at on Digistruct Peak, but maybe we can mess around with that. Maybe useful for something, maybe the surveyors. Useful for the surveyors, perhaps. So let's put the Shock Pimpernel on here. Shock Bone of the Ancients. Blurred Trickster. B Shield, and let's throw the Longbow Tesla on here. I've been trying to use the Teslas more than the Magic Missile, just so I can get used to using those for healing. Alright, let's try that. Actually, how are we going for ammo here? Ammo looks okay.
I'm very sorry. Please assemble here and we can begin.
The enemies didn't seem, with this new OP9B shield, the enemies didn't seem too different from OP8. And nothing spawning to begin with. Nothing spawning on the bridge here. There's something spawning down the back. What is this? Nomad. Blast a Nomad. Yeah, the scary shock ones that can shred your shields very quickly. A couple of enemies coming through. Maniac. A couple of maniacs. And a surveyor. Okay, pretty easy start so far. That could change very quickly depending on what's going to come through. A lot of enemies spawning down the back here. Another surveyor. Badass surveyor. Those maniacs are pretty weak. You don't even have to slag them really. Now we've got some surveyors coming in.
Enough.
This surveyor is happy to stay on the other side here. Oh, we got me. Didn't think I was going to get hit that time. We can probably move forward at this point. Looks like we've cleared out the enemies. The initial set wave of enemies. I just saw something purple there behind the pillar there. So it could be one of those slag spider ants. No, it was a no blaster nomad. These blaster nomads do come in groups of 2 or 3.
Stop.
I was not expecting to get hit there.
Pretty cool.
I thought that other blaster nomad would get stunned by the phase lock. Okay, so that was pretty painless. I mean, I guess those surveyors could be a problem if you get swarmed with those group of surveyors. But OP9, the enemy spawns are fixed, not randomized. So we can expect the same level of difficulty going through that first section, which is good. It's not too difficult. Now, last time we also ran out of money, so we have to be careful not to be more try to loot for ammo and not have to buy so much ammo. And also pick up junk to sell as well. That's right, I have to remind myself to pick up junk to sell because we did lose some ammo. Alright, there's no enemies in this corner either on OP9, which is nice. Saves a bit of time when you're running through OP9 here. You don't have to fight anything in this corner. Now, I'm trying to remember what we faced here last time. I think it was like a Skag. I think we had faced Skags here last time. Something spawning in. What is this? Spider ant. Sounds like we got the constructor. Stuff on top of the cliff as well. Stuff on top of the cliff doesn't want to jump down, so we'll go for this spider ant. The spider ant might have run over to a surveyor maybe.
You're done. Hold it.
Try to get my phase lock skill back again. Keeping an eye out for stuff to pick up. Hello, Squiggy. That's going very well, thank you. I thought I'd try another shot at OP9 here without upgrading my stuff. Because I think we almost got through OP9 last time with just the upgraded B shield.
Stop.
Something else on top of the cliff. So I did get through the, just got through the assassin section with my OP7 stuff that I use without the B shield, so I should be able to get through there okay with the OP7 stuff. There's something else coming through now on top of the cliff here. Yeah, I saw the death was past Saturn 2. Very impressive. Oh, thank you. What is this? Impaler? Legendary drop there. Bunch of rockets. Yeah, on that section past Saturn there, I was trying to run up the hill just to see whether that was a better strategy. And I think I got distracted by the surveyors and I let the other enemies run up the hill. Oh well. So I think when I do that section past the Saturns, have to make sure that the enemies don't get up the hill if I'm going to run up the hill there. Because otherwise it does. You got no cover if the enemies get up the hill there. There's no cover up the top of the hill. Try to keep these scorches together if I can. They're not together anymore.
Enough.
This scourge is going to come over the other side of me. I got some nice chain reaction shots that time. So at least we don't have to deal with surveyors on OP9. No, I got them both. Chain reaction took care of the other scorch. So kiting those scorches around the rock here, certainly easier if you can keep them together rather than having them run at you from both sides. I'll pick up junk at this point just so I have some stuff to sell off and build up my bank account again. Haven't bothered looting up junk because we had so much money for so long, but now we're starting to need to loot stuff here to sell. So that was interesting. We got a legendary drop there, an Impaler. So corrosive spike shield. I don't think this is going to be all that useful. Recharge delay looks nice, but I never used the spike shields. Impaler is great for true Vault Hunter mode, right? So it's good at the earlier levels. So maybe I should just go ahead and sell it for now. So we did pick up a little bit of junk to sell. Sell off this launcher, a couple of junk shotguns. Junk relic. We've got another breakneck banshee, but that's a OP8 version. We don't need that. Move. I guess this is not useful for me here. Launches corrosive homing spikes. Go ahead and sell that. I don't think I'll use it. Check the ammo. So we're building up our bank account again. Almost 80 million again. It was not a fun time to run out of money when we were fighting the Saturns. We managed to get through regardless. Now Dukino's mum next. So I'll put the Lady Fist and Harold on here. And the Sheriff's badge. And we'll go for the lobbed Tesla. Let's try this. Oh, and we'll change the class mod as well. Change the class mod to the cleric one. Okay, so we do actually have the little guys, midgets.
Calm down.
Just avoided those shock balls. Get my shields back. This guy wants to stay up the top there, shooting at me. Oh, I couldn't quite manage to hit that midget on top of the rock there. I always use stockpile relics as well. I have an SMG relic that holds. Top near would have been the thing? Yeah, okay. So the top near. I was worried that the top near wouldn't be accurate enough at that range. So I'll try the top near next time if I'm in that position. Yeah, I was worried about the accuracy of the launcher. I always use stockpile relics as well. I have an SMG relic that holds 2,500 rounds. Okay, so stockpile relics are worth using. I think I might have held on to some stockpile relics if they looked good. Let's just save quick to reset the ammo boxes. See if there's anything interesting in the shops here. Lobbed Singularity. Yeah, but when I come across relics, if it's a... Oh, this is a new skin actually. Don't have this one. My left boob says OBS.
No refunds. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
So if I do come across a relic that seems like it has a decent ammo capacity boost, I hold on to it. I probably have some relics in the bank there for upgrading ammo capacity. Let's go ahead and use up that skin so I can hold more stuff. I still need to get into the habit of using the Tesla grenade instead of dodging when Dukino's mum throws that shock ball, or shoots that shock ball, my instinct is to dodge, even though it's pretty useless with the shock balls. I have to get out of that habit and throw the grenade instead.
It's just bandits and feces.
We've got loaders here. Exploding loader.
This will
Blaster Nomad. And we still have our old loadout here. Let's go back to our B-Shield loadout that we had earlier. So non-elemental Sandhawk and the Shock Pimpernel. Blurred Trickster, Shock Bone of the Ancients. This Blaster Nomad's still alive.
silence.
And we've got a surveyor around here.
Stay still. Stay put.
Guess I got lucky that badass surveyor didn't actually shoot at me. Would have been in trouble.
Free.
Pick up this junk to sell. So they were different enemies spawning there than last time. Surveyors.
Calm down.
So there is some RNG to OP9 because these are definitely different enemies.
This will hurt. You're done.
OP8 plus is always composed of a previous level. Okay. Gearbox being lazy, right, so they just duplicated the spawns from a previous one. Right. So we could have Blaster Nomads here. Yeah. Probably one more Blaster Nomad. So that bit was the same, at least, with the Blaster Nomads. I probably should get into the habit of using those Tesla grenades more defensively. Get them going in case I need to heal. Because I'm not really using them all that much ordinarily. So consistently no enemies in this corner. So you can, makes it easy when you go through that archway, you can just loot those ammo boxes without having to worry about enemies spawning behind you. That section before binary boss, B-Hawk and Pimpernel, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's probably a better option. At least with the bee, with the extra damage from the bee, I can take the enemies out before they get up the hill. So that's when it gets awkward if the enemies get on top of the hill there. But with that extra damage from the bee, I can hopefully take them out before they climb up that hill. Got enemies on top of the cliff. Something else right behind me. Oh, another one. At least this guy shoots slower.
Stop struggling.
So at least those slagged spider ants, even though they're much more tanky than the arbalest ones, they shoot a lot slower. Something else is going to jump off here.
Another one down.
Still more enemies spawning along with the constructor. What is this? Horned Skag. Couple more enemies that are not aggroed on me yet. Oh, here they come. I can see on the minimap they're coming down now. What do we have here? More Horned Skags. So these guys are coming down one at a time.
Gotcha. Then stay down.
So once we reach OP10, do we just swap characters? I'm sure we reach OP10 soonish. Well, hopefully we will. Thank you for the confidence. I was thinking about swapping over, starting a new Axton. I have an Axton that's around level 35, but I want to start an Axton from the beginning and take a new Axton through, see if I can get an Axton through the OP levels. So that's the plan. Get rid of this turret. And we have a surveyor.
Please stop.
And a maniac too.
Stop struggling.
We're looking forward to holding 24 grenades. Oh, is that an Axton ability, 24 grenades? I wasn't expecting to get shot there. Did get shot that time. So at least the Scorchers are bunched up together. Definitely got some chain reactions there. The entire game lagged because of the chain reactions.
Thanks to Lilith and Moxie, I have found a way to combine Iridium and Digistruct technologies to change the nature of life itself. The overpower upgrade awaits once I analyze your training data from this gauntlet.
One of many. The others being fast at everything, fast fire rate, fast ADSing, fast reloading, swapping. It's very zoomy. Yeah, grenade damage bonus on Axton is insane. That sounds nice actually. Being fast at everything. Zero's kind of like that as well. He's fast at swapping weapons. And he's got those fire rate bonuses. So I did enjoy that about Zero. Having the fast weapon swaps and the fire rate. And I think he has fast reload as well. Got the kill skill with a fast reload. So I did enjoy that about Zero.
Welcome to my humble shop. Caveat emptor. Remember, we're always open.
Okay, now switch back to the pistol loadout here. Axton and fastball unstoppable. Yeah, that's one thing about the game that I don't really use grenades a lot apart from the magic missile, so it'd be interesting to actually get into the habit of using the grenades more. I've got a couple of junk class mods here. So evil cleric class mod. Oh, that's right, we'll leave the B there. Swap out the relic. Facts. Okay, so that's another item that I haven't really used much either, is the fastball. I keep farming them, but I never get around to really using them. A level 13 fastball will last you until wildlife on Axton. Okay, so that's good to know. Make use of the fastballs. And fastball is already a strong grenade on its own, so if you're getting bonuses on top, if you include slag, sawtooth. Okay, so if you're slagging the enemies before the fastball. Now, I've got to remember to use the... actually, let me check the grenade here. Lob Tesla. Use the grenade. I'll get into trouble.
Calm down.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a different spawn.
Hold it right there.
This looks like Dukino's mum here.
Of Dukino's mom is just as deadly and irresponsible as the real thing. You can almost taste
Jumping on the
parental
rock.
absenteeism.
Don't like this position. He wants to stay on the rock here. This may be risky. Forgot again. Oh, had the wrong weapon. I don't think I'm going to make this one. Not worth wasting rockets here. I'm not going to make that. Tried to swap to the grog nozzle there, but ended up swapping to the wrong weapon.
Fortunately, pizza exists.
So let's Save quit, reset the ammo boxes again. And throw the B shield gear back on.
A tough decision.
Blurred Trickster. Shockbone of the Ancients. A longbow Tesla. We can sell off the junk that we picked up. We picked up a bit of junks. We can sell off. So I think it might have been just those relics. Oh no, we've got a couple of junk grenades.
Feeling overburdened by money? I'm sure we'll be
Check the
doing
shops
it
for anything
soon
interesting.
enough. See you soon.
Still not throwing that Tesla grenade when the shock balls come through.
If you could stand, please assemble here.
I guess I could just throw the Tesla grenade preemptively occasionally when I'm dealing with Dukino's mum there. I don't really have to wait for the shock ball. I got 10 of those Tesla grenades. Might as well use them preemptively when I'm fighting Dukino's mum there. Just so they're ready to go. Just in case I need to swap over to the grog nozzle. That way I don't have to worry too much about trying to get one off immediately. If she throws a shock ball, a shot there. This rat here has an interesting weapon. What is it?
Enough.
That's not PC as you smell. It's just
We've got plenty of enemies coming through now. Phase lock was enough to finish that guy off.
Stay still.
A grenade here.
Goodbye now.
We still have the surveyor around. He's on the other side of the wall now.
Gotcha.
I lost my shield. Now I just try to stay alive until my phase lock pulls down.
Hold it right there. Oh, I enjoyed that.
And he dropped a bunch of stuff. I guess being a badass, he would drop a bunch of stuff when he dies.
Open the gate once all your digital enemies have been deleted.
What do we have here? Surveyors.
Quiet. 'Cause my powers.
At least I got to see those surveyors way off in the distance. I was able to take one of them out and at least damage another one. These are probably blaster nomads here. Two left.
Gotcha.
Didn't see this time and the last time. I didn't see those blaster nomads getting pulled with the converge.
Give them something to do.
Let me just double check. I actually have converge. I do have converge.
Standing around
Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see those blaster. No, it's the other ones getting pulled in with the converge. Hello, Raimundo. How are you? We're still trying OP9 here. We had some bad luck with Dukino's mum. We haven't got past Dukino's mum here. But I'm going to start using that Tesla grenade a bit more preemptively, get it going before I really need it. Doing good. Finally passed pesky OP2 on OP4 now. Oh, congratulations on getting past that OP2 stage. That was giving you some problems last time. Sometimes one particular OP stage can give you a lot of problems, and then once you get past it, you can get through a couple relatively quickly, even though it's a higher level. Can be just a particular makeup of one particular one that's tricky. Like the OP levels that spawn, maybe it's just one OP level that spawns all 4 assassins at the same time. Found that one to be quite challenging, trying to deal with all 4 at the same time. I have like zero idea why it was so difficult, digital, but then flew through the other 2. Exactly, yeah. Also got OP4, double penetrating Herald. That'll be useful, particularly for like the assassin section. Difficult, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed the same thing, like your one particular OP level will give you a lot of troubles, but once you get past it, then you breeze through another couple levels relatively easily, even though they're higher. So I've definitely noticed that as well. Some particular OP levels are like a roadblock, and then when you get past it, you can breeze through the next couple. Rabid Skag, here we go.
Calm down.
It's been a while since we've come across a Rabid Skag. Another one. Let me get some space here. Well, that was a tricky one. 2 Rabid Skags together. We still have enemies on the cliff. I wasn't expecting Rabid Skags. Haven't had Rabid Skags so far on this section. Horned Skag. Another Horned Skag. And then we play Sal and one-shot everything. That'll be, yeah, it will be interesting to play that broken character, to see how broken he is. Needing to sleep in the living room. Brother's girlfriend is here, and I share a room with my brother, so giving them alone time. Oh, that's generous of you. Give them some privacy there. Got the Xbox though. Okay, so you got the Xbox to occupy you while you're out of the bedroom. I think we've got a surveyor coming in. So it's not shooting any more missiles.
Clan killed Scorch for being a heathen. As gods tend to do, however, he respawned. You are not brain damaged. I have indeed spotted several clones of this enemy. But you likely are brain damaged.
Shooting already.
This will work.
Oh, it's right on top of me, this one. Scourges are split up. Don't really like it when they split up like this.
Stop struggling.
Almost. Got some good... Looked like I got some good chain reaction shots there.
Silence.
There we go. Definitely can see stuff lagging there. Something purple. Purple absorb shield. And a OP7 Hellfire. I think I might have an OP9. So you got the Xbox. I have to do it almost every weekend, right? So it's a regular thing. So you like, is the Xbox usually in the bedroom and you just take it out? Take it out in the living room? Yeah, laggy game is good chain reaction. Yeah, yeah. Generally when I'm shooting the Scorches there and it starts to lag, the Scorches are usually dead in that same laggy time period. Yeah, you do, right, yeah. So the Xbox is usually in the bedroom and you just take it out to the lounge room when your brother's girlfriend comes around.
When you think murder, think Marcus
Lob slag grenade. Ammo's not too bad.
Caveat emptor. Good
We
luck.
do have some junk we can sell off. I'm definitely more mindful of picking up junk now that we did run out of money that one time. We haven't... Oh, we have two OP7s, but this one's got the matching Maliwan grip, so I'll keep that one. I think that's the better option. So at least I can identify the Maliwan grip for the SMG, so I'm on my way to learning the weapon parts.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands
Got a lot of
dead
turrets on this OP4 run I'm doing. Yeah, OP4 is the turret peak run. I genuinely can't type today.
Don't have too much fun.
It is like that. I'm terrible typing with the touch screen. So let's go ahead and swap these out. Those turrets can be really annoying when they're all piled up on that turret OP level. And they're all piled up together like that. So let's swap out our loadout here for a pistol loadout. Sheriff's badge. Cleric class mod. I'm going to go for the Lob Tesla here. And this time with Dukino's mum, I'm going to be throwing the Teslas preemptively just so I have them running if I need them. My neighbour has had like 4 joins in the past 3 hours. I think it's getting to me. Only getting the smoke through the window. Sometimes I smell my neighbour smoking weed, but not often. And certainly there's not a ton of smoke. So we got the Skag level again. At least the Skags are both coming on the same side.
Gotcha. I love my powers.
This could be Dukino's mom here.
I can relate to Dukino's mother. She dislikes children, is without social graces, and vomits constantly.
Got some for ya. Throwing grenade.
Saved me there, throwing that grenade preemptively. Wrong shots. Got him. I think that's a safer way to do it. Just throw those Tesla grenades preemptively. Then they're ready to go if you need to heal quickly. Oh, a new skin. I'm getting a few new skins here. And it's a Siren one as well. To the rescue. Lob Tesla. 0 fuse. Very nice. I can use this. That's an upgrade to my Tesla grenade. Let's have a look here. So I currently have an OP7 blue 460s. Yeah, so that's a straight up upgrade to what I'm using here, OP9. Oh, very good. I'll take it. That's a nice little reward. And we got a skin as well, new skin, To the rescue. So still picking up new skins. Always a surprise when I pick up a new Siren skin. Not expecting that. But let's go ahead and mark our old lobbed Tesla here. OP7 lobbed Tesla. We don't need that anymore. We have a nice OP9 one. "99% of the THC diffuses when blown out, exhaled, burned." Oh, okay. So the whole hotboxing thing is a myth. Yeah, I know it's not. Thank God. I would be out my nutter every bloody minute. Okay, so you're getting a lot of smoke from the neighbour. Some people genuinely believe a passive high exists, though. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, most of the THC is already gone when they exhale. Damn, just lost this OP run to surveyors. Yeah, surveyors are a real problem if you don't have any specific way to deal with them. Hackers, yeah. Well, hotboxing works because there's no new oxygen, right? So that's why feeling high. It's just lightheaded from no oxygen. Ain't no way he's out for round 5, God's sake. He's out again for another one. So the smoke can't oxidize with the smoke and diffuse it properly. Oh, I see. So that's the mechanism there. THC diffuses when blown out, right? So that's less effective if there's less oxygen. Okay, let's go ahead and swap our loadout back around. Hello there, how are you doing today? Hello Armor Shelt. I'm doing very well. Up to OP9 here, trying to get through. We had a few problems with Dukino's mum earlier, but we're getting learning new strategies to deal with Dukino's mum here. So we're past that. Let's swap back to the Sandhawk. Pimpernel. We've got the bee here. Blurred Trickster. We'll go for the Longbow Tesla. The Shockbone of the Ancients. This is what I usually go with for the bee shield. Usually, yes, I can smoke a joint right next to you and you'll still be sober, right? Yeah, high tolerance, yeah. Yeah, that would explain it. At some point, I'm just going to ask who his dealer is. Yeah. It sounds like he's going through a lot of weed there. Can I recommend not doing that and ask him for a smoke first? And tell him to stop selling to him because it's stinking the house out. Yeah, you might get suspicious if you ask who his dealer is without asking for a smoke first. Yeah, so it's amazing how little weed smoke you need to smell it. Even if it's like from a backyard, next door neighbour's backyard, you can still smell it quite clearly. I thought they legit wanted to partake. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like they're just annoyed with their smoke. I think I would be annoyed too if I had a neighbour that was smoking all the time. That would get annoying. All right, before the next bit, I'll take a short break and I'll be right back.